Hello everyone and welcome to the Haize Project YouTube channel. Today we're going to review our new backpack, the Backpack CS38. So the CS38 is this one. Haize has been around for 2 years and people have been asking, when are you going to release a travel bag? A bag you can take directly into the cabin without checking. So a year and a half ago, we started developing this bag, the CS38, by looking at what was on the market, the duffel trend, with the duffel being a huge bestseller. There are plenty of advantages to this bag, whether it's abrasion resistance, materials, or the amount of space it offers. So we tried to draw inspiration from that to create this bag. Nevertheless, we've always seen ourselves as a backpack brand, and it's always been essential in our product design to have ergonomics and carrying comfort that are suited to types of travel. Because on a big adventure with gear that's more or less heavy, comfort and ergonomics were essential for us. Another point, inspired by that duffel, we developed the product over 6 prototypes. Our 10 testers from various backgrounds helped test the bag in real conditions, providing crucial field feedback, which is our top priority. Really, it's not about design, it's about functionality, and that's our approach. The same approach as with the 00, together with our testers, we developed this clamshell, which has a capacity of 38 liters and weighs 1.6 kilos when empty. This CS38 as far as materials are concerned. So for the materials, we find the same classics as in the 00 backpack. From Haize, the 1680D PU, which comes from recycled plastic bottles, a 1680 denier ballistic fabric that is extremely strong and is coated with this PU, giving it that matte look and the very smooth feel that we really like. So that's for the material, the main material. We also have our laser-cut Hypalon reinforcements, which are non-deformable and tear-resistant. And that's what gives us all this. The whole concept is to be able to adapt your bag with all the accessories we've developed for the 00 range, which are cross-compatible with the CS38 range. The third material is Cordura. We've added Cordura to the parts of the bag that are most exposed and require the highest abrasion resistance. So it's a 900D Cordura, which we've applied to the bottom of the bag and the lower parts of the pockets. Cordura really is an exceptional fiber for these kinds of uses. On the back, we've worked the entire back panel with mesh for better breathability. As for the other materials, we have 2 aluminum buckles on the front. These have replaced our previous Duraflex buckles. 2 high-quality aluminum buckles with retro-reflective straps here. You'll also find Fidlock's V buckles, which were released last year in the 20mm size. We're really happy to have them on this bag. We've also changed our straps this year because we wanted to switch up our straps. They're now made from rPET, so recycled plastic bottles, just like our fabric. In this project to redesign and study our straps, we decided to move away from a ribbed weave, which has a very specific connotation. Outdoor, that's what we had on the previous collection. Now we've worked with a seatbelt style weave, which is much smoother, allows for much easier adjustment, and has a very soft touch that's quite pleasant. So that's it for the new straps. As for the rest, the zippers are still from YKK, the Aquaguard range, which is waterproof, size 8 for all the secondary pockets, and size 10 for the main pocket, mainly because we needed a zipper. It's really the most heavily used part of the bag, since it's where you open it. Clamshell, which involves several angles and turns, and is going to be the most frequently opened pocket at first glance. We needed something that could really be used easily and flexibly. So we simply went with the size. The largest available in this Aquaguard range, which is size 10 from YKK. That's it for the materials. So for the CS38, we wanted it to be ergonomic. So for that, the back, as I mentioned earlier, is fully meshed for breathability. New shoulder strap, we've reworked the shape to fit the curve of the shoulder well, forming an S shape. We've reworked the padding. We still have this high-density EVA memory foam, but we've added a small polyurethane foam inside for a slightly softer feel. these shoulder straps, you'll find a sternum buckle that can be adjusted along the entire height of the daisy chain to fit your body shape. Sternum strap with its elastic for breathability. ITW standard whistle for emergencies. Two load lifters located here at the top. We wanted this back panel to be adjustable because the CS38 is quite large, it's a tall pack. Depending on your body shape, but also your habits, since some people like to carry their pack higher than others. So we have this age-old system, which consists of 5 horizontal straps where you insert a webbing strap and secure it with Velcro. This gives you 3 different possible positions to adjust the height of your shoulder straps. The shoulder straps, which we made fully removable as a result. So the load lifters are mounted on aluminum loops, with hooks that can be removed and put directly in the washing machine. Ideally, in a pillowcase or a mesh bag, Haize, the word you received with your accessories, at 30 degrees. This bag, since it's also a large volume and has that multimodal, adventure and rugged side, we wanted it to be easy to grab, so we put 2 large handles on the sides, plus a big handle on the top. That's it for the carrying system and the ergonomics of this bag. Ergonomics and use. There are a number of pockets on the CS38 that we wanted to adapt to a specific mode, travel and on-the-road mode. You have the classic quick access pocket located on the top. When your bag is on the ground, you can directly access your essentials, usually your wallet, keys or other items. The bottle pockets, which are quite generous on the CS38 because you have the full width of the bag, of course allow you to store bottles. These are also pockets that are very well suited if you want to keep a paperback, a travel guide, or something you want to have within easy reach. But that doesn't necessarily require a closure, zipped, waterproof and secure. So, the 2 large bottle pockets on the sides. Here on the back, you have 2 large vertical pockets with a nice expandable volume towards the inside, where, for example, I store my sunglasses. And since I'm right-handed, I'm more used to swinging my bag over my right shoulder. Here I put my passport. So with access from the back, you're still relatively secure. The last pocket on this bag, and not the least, is the laptop pocket. So the laptop pocket is separate from the main compartment. It's located on the top with a plumber-style opening like this. It's lined with a soft, breathable mesh material. So this allows you to put your laptop in directly without its sleeve. You can feed a laptop up to 19 inches in this bag. And the laptop is suspended more than 10 centimeters above the bottom. So you see it's without a sleeve, and you don't have to worry about it hitting the ground when you set your bag down. We've now covered all the pockets that are directly accessible from the outside. Now let's take a look at the main compartment. So, there are 2 ways to access the contents of your bag. First option, you open your zippers, stopping at your feed lock buckles like this. You can then open up the bag directly and access an inner mesh pocket as well as the entire top of your bag. Very practical for everyday use. But we know that when you go on a trip and pack your bag, or even when you arrive at your destination, it's important to be able to access the bottom of your bag. For that, you unclip the feed locks and you pull the zipper all the way down. Now you have the full opening, a true clamshell opening. So you have access all the way to the bottom of the bag, and you also have a second mesh pocket here for bulkier items. To give you an idea, the bag's volume fits a toiletry kit, a tech pouch that holds all my computer cables and electronics, and 3 packing cubes. As you noticed, we still had a lot of space left at the top and on the sides. That's the full capacity of this CS38. Inside, it's pretty simple, and it lets you organize your bag with the full range of accessories from Haize. Here, located at the bottom of the bag, there's a small pocket where you can insert an AirTag. It's intentionally hard to access and quite discreet, so you can tuck your AirTag deep in the bag and find it in case it's lost. That's it for this presentation video of the CS38. We really enjoyed developing this product with our ambassadors. We hope you'll like it as much as we do. And I'll see you soon on our YouTube channel for more videos.